It's connecting, it says. All right, we should be live. Hello, Nocola. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hi, everybody. I'm Rella B, and I'm here with one of my Booktopia friends. We are going to be doing the Booktopia campaign together, which is basically a whole bunch of authors. I believe it's 50 plus that are all coming and crowdfunding for their books in a collaborative event on BackerKit, where if you back my campaign, Nocola's campaign, Katie's campaign, you'll get free goodies and a whole bunch of extra stuff. And even for people that like children's books and maybe a little bit of romance or fantasy, there's everything on there. So hi, Nocola. How are you? Would you like to tell us a little bit about your project?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, Rella B. I'm so excited. I have been a teacher for over 31 years, and I'm actually a backyard beekeeper. So a lot of the books that I have been writing recently, of course, are about honeybees. And so my project for Booktopia, I wrote about 4 years ago, and it has truly been a labor of love. And it's called Bugsy and the Bees. And it's a multi-generational family, somewhat like my own, who have beehives. And our youngest member, Bugsy, really wants to get out to the beehives, but his family just doesn't think he's old enough or ready. And so he just constantly begs them, please, when can I help you in the hives? And they always say, you're not ready, you're not old enough. And so the story just is a day in their life preparing for a new package of bees that's going to arrive. So you get to learn a little bit what beekeepers have to do in order to prepare. And it turns out that they're preparing for a new hive, but it's actually really going to be Bugsy's hive. So in the end, there's a surprise that lets you know they do think he is ready and able and capable of joining them out in the hive. So that's a little bit about what it's about.
Yes, and it's so amazing. And you have such a great passion for beekeeping. I know you said you've been doing it for how long now?
So about 4 years. My daughter, Corinne, gave me a beekeeping kit for Mother's Day about 5 years ago. No, I did not ask for it. No, I did not really want it in particular. It just came to my house in the mail, and I called her and I said, Corinne, what is this? And she's like, surprise, it's your Mother's Day gift. And I said, yes, but I don't have any desire to be a beekeeper. I don't want to do that. And she said, well, I thought we could do it together. And I said, but you live in Boston, so how do we beekeep together? And she just laughed and said, oh, we'll figure it out. Ha, 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 or whatever. So my husband and I took some online classes. We took a face-to-face class with our local beekeeping community to learn all about the ins and outs of beekeeping. And yeah, now we're fully into it and we love it. And I just think it's like the most fascinating, amazing thing. And so pretty much all my books that I've been writing recently are about honeybees and beekeeping. And yeah.
I love that. So does your daughter have bees? Did she do it with
Well,
you?
she does now because she and my grandson live here with us. So
Okay,
yes, she
okay,
is
okay.
not in Boston anymore. So yes, we make her go out into the hives and do some work as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
good, good. Because I would do that. I'd be like, yeah, Mom, let's do this together. And then she would be doing it. I'm like, oh, it looks great.
Yeah. I
But
do the same thing to my mom. So
I did want to be able to give everybody a little sneak peek too, to basically like
yeah.
the set of cards. And these are freebies that people will be getting for backing our campaigns on Booktopia. And these are some of the illustrations from your book and your about the author card.
Yeah. So those are really cool. I'm really excited about those. So I think we said if I think there are 8 or 9 children's authors in our little cohort, and if you back 4 of those campaigns, you get like all 36 of those cards. And I've played them. My family has already played them. Sage loves playing, doing the memory match. And my
Really?
mom, who is 81, she enjoyed playing that game too.
Yes, and the best part about it, like, everybody has their own little cards and everything based off of their characters. And even if you
Yeah.
get like a couple cards, you can still play like a mini version. It's not as exciting as getting the whole deck, though. So that is super awesome. And then there was a reward that I saw that I feel like I really want. And it looked like a small, like, beekeeping set. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So I do know what you're talking about. It's a Mason bee craft kit. And actually, in my favorite tier, which is going to go for $75, but in my favorite tier, the backer gets 3 books. They donate 3 books to one of my organizations that works with children. And they also get a Mason bee craft kit, which is sponsored in part by a company called Nature Watch. And Mason bees are kind of more efficient, really, than honeybees. If you have Mason bees in your yard, they pollinate 100 times more than honeybees do. So they do not produce honey, but they will help your garden and pollinate. So at that tier level, each person will get a little craft kit, and you can build it and then place it out in your garden, and the Mason bees will build their homes inside. So it's really cool.
So basically, I can just make it and put it out, and I don't have to do anything else. I don't ever have to smoke them or anything.
Nope, you don't have to do anything else with it. But it also comes with like an informational guide that comes from Nature Watch, and it'll tell you it's all the directions for how to build it, everything you would ever need to know about Mason bees, and like the best place to put it out in your yard. So everything, all your questions will be answered.
Wonderful, because I'm like, that's the one that I want. It sounds really exciting. I don't know if people will be happy with me for getting that, but it sounds really cool.
Yeah. No, they don't. They won't sting.
Okay. Okay, good. Is there anything else that you wanted to share about your campaign today?
I am just so excited. I have been planning for this for about 4 years. It is a project. It is a labor of love, and I know people are going to be super excited to read it. I've been researching for this whole time. I've been a beekeeper just to find books that with children that look like my grandson, and there aren't a whole lot there. I've maybe found 3 or 4 books with African American or children of color when it comes to beekeeping books. So I thought, I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to write one myself. And so I know my grandson loves it. He always wants to, can you read me, Bugsy? He sits in my lap, and, he thinks he's helping me do my work. And so I just wanted to publish something for children that look like my grandson. And I wanted them to feel like they belong in the pages of a story. That beekeeping has been in our culture, in our history, for over 9,000 years. They discovered honey in the tombs of Africa. Wow. And so many people who have paved the way in beekeeping that look like us. And so I want to do my own part to help with that. So I hope people will back this campaign.
I mean, I think you're doing an incredible job. I've gotten to see your book, and I think that it's amazing. You have so much support, and I hope that when we launch in 3 days, that everybody just gets to see how amazing it is. I put Nocola's link down in the chat so everybody can find it.
Yeah, and I'm excited about yours. I can't wait to get those cookies. I can't wait to my daughter is a chef too, so this is
Oh,
perfect. Your book, If Shapes Could Eat, is perfect for my family too. So she can't wait for that, and it's just going to be awesome to get Sage in the kitchen cooking and reading the book at the same time. So I can't wait.
yes, I'm excited. But thank you everybody for joining. This has been absolutely amazing. We hope to see you in 3 days, and we'll catch
3
you later.
days.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.